when people are there opening the email, just like I have told you, they have a work oriented mindset. They must have gone to check some important emails. And when they read your email at that particular point of time, if the curiosity is being generated, if the value is being provided, if that is a hard hitting email, first of all, you need to ensure that your emails are open. I'm also going to guide you on how you should open your emails. That's critical, right? Or how you need to ensure that people are going to open your emails. That's very important. So the work oriented mindset is there. Because of the work oriented mindset, more people would be inclined to open your emails. More people would also be inclined to take that action. The delivery rate of a text message might be more. Listen to me very carefully. The delivery rate might be more, but the efficiency of an email is a lot. And understand, all these are the components of a perfect sales model. Phone calls, text messages, emails, when all these things happen in a combined manner, you would realize that results would automatically come. Opportunities would automatically come. Okay, people, something that is not pertaining to email marketing directly, but indirectly, very, very much related to email marketing. What do you think? What kind of a product is easy to sell? A high-end product or a product that costs less money? What do you think? A high-end product or a product that costs less money? What do you think is easier to sell? I would always recommend to you to sell something which is high-end. Believe me, sell something which is high-end. I mean, I would not say that Sales Masterclass is something that is high-end, but at least it's a decently priced program, right? So I told my team members that we are also going to do a workshop. Of course, my target is to get 5,000 people to that workshop. We will also be able to hit that target. Don't worry about that. But the point over here is there were certain people who in my team said that, Rahul sir, we should also have a low end product. I'm like, excuse me, why? He said, sir, it would be easier to sell that. I just smiled and I told him, let the workshop happen. You try selling that and then you will get to know. And the workshop is priced only at rupees 2,000. I'll give you a statistic that is going to blow your mind off. He says people have the same queries. What will be the benefit? How will I do it? The same amount of time is being consumed in selling the product. People say the same things. Oh, I don't have that much amount of money with me. Give me some time. I will get back to you. I will enroll 5 or 10 days before the program and things like that. Same reasons, same excuses, same time frame. Just that you need to put in more efforts. And the reason why you need to put in more efforts is because so many more people would be there whom we need to cater. And that's the reason why we need to understand that you should not think about the pricing of the product. You should focus upon the value addition. Do you understand? You should focus upon the value addition. If you are focused that, okay, my pricing would be low end and things like that, you will not prosper. I will tell this to you and all of you will realize this. Do you now notice that there was a time when there were so many people who were selling Facebook ads codes and all these things for rupees 299, 399. Have you noticed that now you don't see their advertisements? How many of you have noticed that? That since the past 25, 30 days, 1.5 months, those advertisements are not visible on Facebook anymore. Yes, am I right, people? You have noticed that, right? Why do you think that's the case? It's not profitable. It's not worth it. See, when you run advertisements on Facebook, you got to pay GST on that. When you sell a product, you got to pay GST on that. You need to pay the fees of the payment gateway. You need to pay the fees of the hosting of that product. And there are multiple things required, multiple expenses that are there. So if you have to take care of all those things, then you will never be able to get those results for you, because first thing, you will not be able to cater to your audience. That's number one. The second thing is that it will not be profitable. And let me tell you the third thing. What do you think? If a person has paid 300 rupees, do you think that person will question you if the product is not good? Even though the pricing is 300 rupees, do you think that the person is going to question you, yes or no? The answer is yes. The answer is 100% yes. See, you did not tell me to price my product at 299 rupees. I asked for rupees 299 only. You paid me the amount that I asked you for. When you would be the seller, then the buyer would be paying you the amount that you asked them. It's not their fault that you are selling your product at 299 rupees. They would want it to be top notch. They would want it to be perfect. So in that case, you will have a lot of unsatisfied buyers who would then write negative comments, who would then not be happy with your product, who would be asking something extra that you would not be able to provide because you don't have the budget, you don't have the skill set, and you don't even have the resources to deliver those things to people. Do you understand? That is so very important. That's the key. And one more thing that you got to understand, even if you are selling a product worth rupees 2 lakhs, 2 lakh rupees, do you think that people will not buy a product worth rupees 2 lakhs? Do you think it's a high-end product? The answer is no. If the value is there, and if a person sees that, okay, I would be able to earn maybe 20 lakh rupees, maybe 25 lakh rupees, after becoming a part of this, after buying this particular product, they will buy your product or your service. It's just about your mindset. It's just about talking to people. That is what is the most powerful thing. And the point is, when you would be having a higher end product, then you would be serving limited people who would be more willing to take actions. That's the key. Do you understand that, everybody? Yes, we need to provide more than 10x value than the product price. 100%, that's true. That's 100% true. I get it. Okay, good. So we need to understand this. And when a person opens your email, he or she is working with a work-oriented mindset. In your emails, you need to justify that the product or the service that you're providing to people, the value of that product or that service is so much compared to the investment that you are asking them to make. As long as you are able to do that, there is no pricing that can be termed as a low pricing or that can be termed as a higher pricing. The thing is more value compared to the investment. Now, the thing is, who should do email marketing? Everybody. Whether you have an offline business or an online business, whether you are in the beauty industry or you're in the coaching industry, or you have a physical product that you are selling, or you have a service that you are selling from one place to another place, or you have an insurance product, whatever product you might be having, or you have lights, or you have laptops, or you have shirts, or you have trimmers, whatever, whichever product you are selling, email marketing is a must for each and every one of you. We need to understand this. And once you get the right knack, okay, why should I do email marketing? You would be able to do it. So till now, we have understood what is email marketing. Why should we do email marketing? What kind of a mindset is a person in when we are doing email marketing, when he's opening our emails? How do we justify the pricing of our product? And once a person is opening our emails, that person is in a work-oriented mindset. He or she has been getting emails on a regular basis. All these things are extremely essential. And these are important components of email marketing. So now one more task for you is make a video and write notes on the topic, who all should do email marketing. Who all should do email marketing.